Hi, I'm Phyllis from southernfrugal.com. Today I was watching videos from Linda's Pantry. Some of y'all might already subscribe to her. I know I do. I really like some of the things she cooks, but anyway, today this really interested me. She made a whole wheat apple pancakes, and they look so delicious. I've got to make those like today. So I didn't get around to it until tonight, but the only way my recipe is gonna, or the way I'm doing her recipe is gonna vary, is that I'm not doing the bacon. So right to start with, what we're gonna do is saute what is probably a cup of apples, and these are Pink Lady apples. Just saute those until they get, really soft. And I did that in about a teaspoon and a half of butter. All right, so while that's cooking, we're going to go ahead and mix up the batter, and it's really, really simple. 1 cup of whole wheat flour, 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, and she said a pinch of salt. I'm just going to use a little dash. Just mix that around, and then I'm going to go ahead and put a tablespoon and a half of brown sugar in there. Just mix that around, and I'm going to leave a link to her channel below in this video. All right, 1/4 teaspoon of ground cinnamon. Put that right in. Oh, the apples already smell good. I love Pink Lady apples. Now, she used some kind of apple that I had not heard of. I think she might be in Nebraska, so I'm not sure what kind of apples they have out there. But anyway, my favorite is Pink Lady, so I decided to use those. All right, so now we're going to add 1 cup of whole milk buttermilk. And she used 2 smaller eggs, and I don't have any small eggs, so I'm just using 1 large egg. I think that'll work out fine. All right, so 1 large egg. I'm turning the apples a little bit so I think all you have to do really is soften the apples just a little bit. Anyway, I've got my burner up on, really it's on medium high. I probably should turn it down a little lower. Just let them soften just a little bit, the apples. Alright, so now we're ready to mix this up. Just break that yolk in there and just whisk it up. And she says this makes light pancakes, and she's also said they like their batter, or she likes her batter thin. So, and I also like my batter thin on pancakes too. This looks like it's going to be a little thick, so I'm going to add just a little more buttermilk, because you can never tell about flour. Some has more gluten in it and that kind of thing. So I'm going to just add another little bit of buttermilk. Alright, I got a little bowl for my apples. Put them brown. And I did put a little bit of lemon juice on them when I peeled them. It's almost out of lemon juice, or lemons, and Mr. Bucky went to the post office, so he stopped and got me a bag of lemons. So, I now have lemons. Alright, so we're going to mix this up. And what I'm going to do is make 2 large pancakes. And I do that so me and Mr. Bucky can eat at the same time. You know, she made smaller pancakes, and as I remember, she was making breakfast in bed for her husband, which was really a super nice thing to do. I think these apples have probably cooked enough now. Mix this up really good. So what I'm going to do is actually pour it in the skillet and make a larger pancake than what she made. But of course the taste hopefully will be the same. I'll go ahead and take out my apples now. See if you can see those. Yeah. So we're going to take those up in a little bowl now. Have my burner on medium. I'm going to turn the other skillet on with it on medium also. Dry out my pan a little bit. Switch burners, and I'm going to use a little bit of I'm not going to use olive oil, but I'm going to use a little bit of Smart Balance. Just a little bit in the skillet. Maybe a tablespoon or a little less. Now I might have enough here for 3 pancakes. I'm just not sure until I put it into the skillet. So we're letting these skillets heat up. Bad about walking off camera, really. So what I'm going to do is heat up my syrup on this little back burner here, because I like my syrup hot so it super melts the butter. And I actually warm it up in my little measuring cup. And we're just going to use some log cabin syrup because I don't have any maple syrup. So I'm just going to use a log cabin. Put it in this little 1 cup measuring cup. I don't know how much we'll need, but anyway, I want it hot but not boiling. So I'm just put it on my back burner here. Alright, I think the skillets are hot now. I'm going to just smear that oil around and soak some of it up in the paper towel. Alright, that ought to work. Alright, I'm excited. We are ready. So I'm just going to kind of pour this into each one of the pans. Got 2 pans. I'm just going to kind of flatten them out just a little bit. Now I'm cooking mine on a little lower than medium because I know it's going to take a little bit for them to get done. Now the apples, I'm going to just drop them into the pancake. They're hot, so I need to. It already smells good. It does. Can't wait. And I'll save back a few of these little apples to put on the top of the pancakes. I just thought this was a great idea, and I wouldn't have thought of sauteing the apples ahead of time, so I thought that was a really good idea. Alright, so we're just going to set those aside and we'll put some of those on the pancakes after they're done. Alright, my syrup is already heated up, so I'm going to turn that burner off. So now we're just going to wait till we can turn these. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. Alright, I think this pancake in the back, by the way, I did switch my pans because one burner is small, one is large. So, seeing, yeah, this one's ready to be flipped. Oh, see, I barely make it. Oh. Let's see if this one's ready. Not quite. Once that cooks a little bit, I can scoot it down in the pan. So I'm going to go ahead and put some butter on these. On the one I've turned, I like to just put it on there, let it be melting while the other side of the pancake's cooking. Yeah, I think this one's ready to be flipped too. And just give it another few seconds. Yeah, now I can scoot it down in the pan, see? Alright, I'm excited. They smell really, really good. And I like the way she only used 1/4 of a teaspoon of cinnamon, because I think cinnamon can sometimes overpower stuff, you know? All right, let's split this one out. Here we go. Quickly, there we go. And put a couple of little dabbles of butter on that. Now I think I'm going to move them off the burner, because I think they're cooking a little bit too fast. So we'll just leave them sitting off the burner here for just a few minutes, or just maybe a minute. All right, so we'll be back. Okay, so Linda said that the pancakes would feel firm when they were done. And these definitely do. Of course, they're very hot. They already feel firm. All right, so we're ready to take these up. Let me move y'all over. Yeah, so hold on. Here we go. Yeah, how'd you like that little trick? All right, let me back off a little bit and see if we can see both plates. There's some batter on that counter. All right, we're ready to take them out. Now spread the butter all around on them. I always take the smallest one, of course. Becky gets the larger one. Yeah, they turned out really, really nice. Very nice. Alright, so I'm ready to put some syrup on these. I'll have to tell you, the bacon would have been very nice. It would have. But I just really wasn't going to fry out bacon tonight. So, but anyway, these will be really good too. She also fixed a couple of easy over eggs for her husband's breakfast in bed. Turn the burners off. I'm just going to put some apples right in the middle of these two pancakes. Mr. Bucky says he's found us a nice movie to watch in there. So, all right. So my syrup is all heated up. So I'm gonna pour that on the pancakes. And we're ready to eat. There's what they look like. Let me take this off so you can see. So hold on. Okay, here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and try this. Can't wait. No, it's hot. All right, here goes. Very, very good. The apple's still, it was a little bit crunchy, which I like. All right, we'll see y'all next time.